What's going on, guys? It's Master FC here. I just hit 115 stars in head-to-head, and today I'm gonna share my top 8 secret tips. Every single one of these tips is important, but they build up as we go, with each one being more secret and more powerful than the previous. I discovered all of these myself after playing tons of matches, and honestly, they have helped me improve a lot, so I'm confident they will help you too. So let's jump straight into it. So in this part, I want to emphasize one really important thing. You need to really know your team. What I mean by that is, you should be familiar with every player's traits and characteristics. For example, who has a 5-star weak foot, which skill move fits them best, and what their main strengths are. Like for me, I cannot shoot with these two with weak foot. I have tried it before, but it's just bad. And for Rafinha, his acceleration is crazy good. This Ronaldinho probably has the best agility in the entire squad. And on my bench, Forlan has the best heel-to-heel right now. So yeah, you have to understand every detail about your players, because when you are in different in-game situations, that knowledge helps you make better attacking and defending decisions. So that's it, just keep experimenting, try using your players in different ways, and you will eventually figure out. Alright, so there is actually a hidden skill move in this game that I think you really need to try out. It's especially effective when your attackers are close to the opponent's penalty area, and when you use it right, it creates a ton of space. I call it a hidden skill move because it's not one of those assigned ones. It's not like elastical or rainbow flick or anything like that. It's simply the fake shot, and here's how it works. You just perform a fake shot like this. You can practice it in this training ground to get the timing right, and when you do it during the match, it throws defenders off completely. So yeah, don't just rely on the assigned skill moves. This hidden one is super useful. Okay, so now I want to take you guys back to my squad. You can see I have got a lot of out-of-position players in my team, and actually the only players in their correct positions are Ginola, Holit, Marquez, and Yashin. That's it. And my team OVR is 114, but the highest OVR in the game right now is a 119. So what I really want to tell you is, a low OVR doesn't hurt your performance in head-to-head. Head-to-head is all about strategy and skill. Even if your OVR is lower than your opponent's, it doesn't matter. It's not like versus attack, where OVR means everything. So stop worrying about numbers, focus on gameplay, on positioning, and on how you use your players. Now let's talk about settings. This thing is super important, especially during counterattacks. I am sure most of you have been in that situation where you are like, should I pass forward or not? You just don't know if there's a player making a run ahead. And that's exactly when the radar comes in clutch. You can actually say where all your players are on the pitch. So you should always turn your radar on when you play head-to-head. The in-game camera is kind of fixed. It doesn't show the full field, and the radar basically gives you a second perspective. It's almost like a mini drone wheel. So yeah, keep your radar on. Next point. This one is super important. You must make 3 substitutions in the second half, and all 3 should be attackers. Because by the second half, your opponent's defenders have already lost a big chunk of their stamina. They are slower, their reactions drop, and that's exactly when your fresh attackers can make the difference. When you bring in some subs like fast wingers, it becomes really hard for your opponent's defenders to keep up. You will notice those through balls and runs suddenly start working much better. So just remember to make substitutions in the second half. Now I'm gonna share a secret trick for head-to-head matches, and that trick is using the trigger run. You can use this when you notice your players getting stuck in their positions. Sometimes EA's algorithm automatically makes your forwards move, but other times they just stand still, and that's when you need to take control. By using the trigger run, you can manually stand your players forward to create extra space. This is super useful because once your player starts running, one of your opponent's defenders will follow, which opens up more space for your other attackers to move into. It's a small move, but it completely changes your attacking flow. Try it out. Once you start using the trigger runs properly, you will instantly notice how much smoother your passing and attacking sequences feel. So now this point, I think 99% of you don't know this. It's something I figured out myself after playing for a while, and it actually makes a big difference. So here's the thing. What's the real difference between the skill points of strikers and cams? If you remember what my squad looks like, Dembele is playing as my cam, but his original position is striker. And if you look closely at the cam role, you will see there are two types of skill points. I will use this Cunha as example. This is attacking midfielder and half winger. But here's the key. Only the half winger tab gives you that acceleration and speed boost, while the attacking midfielder tab doesn't. Meanwhile, for players like wingers and strikers, you will see they get two different boosts. For example, wingers have acceleration, and these inverted wingers get sprint speed. So basically, you are boosting their speed twice, while cams only get one. So that's why I recommend you don't use cams in head-to-head. When you have a cam position, replace it with other attackers, like wingers or strikers. They will give you more pace, better movement, and more dynamic attack. Here's the first secret defending tip. Don't always hold the sprint and tackle button when you are defending. This is super important because if you keep pressing that button, your defenders will focus on getting the ball only, but they won't stay in proper defensive position. And you might feel like, oh, I'm just one step away from tackling. But if your opponent is a good dribbler, they will simply turn or change direction, and boom, you're out of position. Your defender's momentum carries them away, and you have just lost your shape. So remember, stay patient, control your positioning, and don't spam the tackle button. And now, the second defending tip. This one is about mindset. You shouldn't always try to tackle your opponent directly. Instead, try to predict and intercept their passes. In most head-to-head matches, players chase the ball crazy, but football is all about tactics and passing. If you can read your opponent's passing pattern and cut off the passing lanes, you will win possession far more easily. So defending isn't just about chasing the ball, it's about reading your opponent's gameplay. Catch the pass, not just the player. That's how you really control the game when you are defending.